Hello everyone, today I'm here for CC Design and I have a fine card using the family set, and I'll be using all three of those that I pointed to, and I'm so excited I got the sleeves for it this time. I had forgot to say that with the other two videos I made, and I used the film strip die from CC. Also, this is a set from My Favorite Things and I used that sentiment right on top. And from Jada Blossom, I used that little tag. It's the mini tag dice 3. So my card is 4 and 7 and 1/4. So I kind of did it like a slimline card. And I'm going to put a little strip inside to match the outside on my card with some nice webs. And I'm just positioning it, and I'm going to trim it the extra off. There you go. And I always put a little bit of tape so it stays closed. It's easier to work in on top of my card. And here is the pattern paper that I'm going to put, and I do leave a little border all around, a white little border all around. And there. So now I'm going to use the little film strip, and I have some vellum, and I'm going to glue this down. Alright, so I'm just gluing this portion. I put the white paper behind just so I can see, because it's black on black, and now I'm going to put it on my vellum strip, and so I have a backing. So all I did there is trim my vellum to be exactly the same size as the film strip. And see how if I didn't put a white layer in the behind, you'll see the web still. And I was like, no, I don't want that. So here I have a little white strip. It's a slightly bigger, just like the card base. There's a nice white trim all around it also. And I'm just gluing where you're not going to see the glue. Just in case, you know, sometimes it does show the glue through. I'm just putting it where it's going to be hidden, right? So there. And there you go. And I'm going to pop that section to my card. I felt like it needed a little bit of dimension. So here we go. I put a little bit of tape, and I peel off the paper, and I position it just slightly a little bit higher, so there's a little bit more of a gap on the bottom, because that's where my sentiment's going to be. So it's just to say it's a little higher. And there's my little banner with my sentiment. And I put 2 layers of dimension, because the strip that I used for the back of the film strip was a little thick, so I needed 2. And then where it's going to touch the film strip, I just glued that down because it was exactly the same height. And I put that directly in the middle of it. And here, look how beautiful she turned out. I love her. And I went and I colored all my images with just grays. A little bit of white on one, I think on her, and I used some black. So grays and black, that's it. So you'll see how I colored them all, because I left them in this video. So that's why my videos, it's long. So you'll see how I colored them. So there it is. I'm going to put some little gems, black gems, just to dress it up a little bit. I'm keeping it simple, tone on tone. I just love the way it came out. Love it. So I wanted to do like an old film strip, like movie, so in black and white, because they're technically all kind of always in black and grays and stuff like that. So I thought, let's go for it like an old movie. So yeah, that's what my theory was for it. Like an old strip, a movie strip. Love them. So I'm going to start with the little boy, and I'm going to show you the pencils every time that I use. I'm only using pencils. Yes, only pencils, no markers. That's different for me. You know, if you watch me, it's usually mostly markers. Markers and pencil, always at the end, right? But yeah, on this one, all three have no markers. It's just pencil. So yeah, a lot of work because it's just pencil. But so here we go. We're just gonna blend it, and I'm using some Gamsol in my nib, as always. And I'll be blending all those colors together. So if you enjoy it and you like just to see me color with pencil, let me know. There's another color. So I'm just blending the face and the hands, the skin tones. So yeah, I go back and forth again. Like I will put a little bit more later on the face because I feel it was just too light still. So yes, and he's my first one, so it was like trying this and trying that with this little guy, seeing if I like it or right. So there I'm starting the hair. So he's gonna have lighter hair than both of the other ones, the mom and dad. So I brought my coffee because like I said, it's a long one. So FYI, with the CC design for April, there will not be a release for April. So it's their birthday month. So you'll see a lot of birthday cards. I'll do some nice birthday cards with CC design. So you can look forward to that. Not quite sure where my days are. So for CC design, I have a post for Friday the 14th and Thursday the 27th. So I'll have videos for CC those days. And I'm putting a little bit of black in his hair too, making it a little darker there. And I do grab, when I'm doing the hair, I kind of go through his face a little bit. So my nib is a little dirty with the black. So it's bringing some of that deepness in there too. So you could do that. I do that a lot. You'll see that on her when I do the mom. And here is like a bluish gray for his sweater. And I just blend that in. I'm trying to leave like some strips like white. And yes, there's less to talk about because there's not markers here and marker there and what number it is. So yeah, it's gonna be a long one, and I try to find stuff to talk about. Here I'm putting the socks the same color as the little sweater. as I usually say to you, is if you're not subscribed to this channel, do so. Then you get all the new videos that I do for CC Design, and you see all the new products, as this one is the March release part of it. If you haven't seen those new stamps, they're adorable. It's kind of based on Wednesday Adams, so they are super cute. All, I think, I'm trying to think now, there's 4, right? The family one, the friends one, the BFF, and just Wednesday set. They're all equally adorable, super fun release. So yes, and the design team over there did an amazing job with all our previews and our projects all through this month, so go check those out. They're adorable. And if you like my video, always, I appreciate a thumbs up, because it helps other people see my video. And yeah, so I'm just doing the little shorts, and that's the same color as I did the hair, and I'm putting a little bit of black on top just to darken up some spots so it doesn't look flat. You want some kind of shading, dimension, look. So there he is. He's so cute. I love him. Now I'm going to do the dad, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'll show you each time when I change pencil, so then you know what I'm using. It was really easy too, because I just had one nib. Just sometimes my nib would get, you know, too dark with the black. I would have to trim it a little, because I do trim my nib. So yeah. So I'm just giving it a first coat, and I'm going to blend that. And it's really pale on the video also. It's hard to show really, you know, the true color on a video. Some people have like a good setup that you can see more. I just have a little light. But yeah, and it's just on my phone. That's all what I'm doing is on my phone, my little videos here. Oh, I had trouble, what was that? A week ago with my video. It was in the cloud. I had talked about that in one of my videos. I think it was the ink and splatter video. Here's another color. After that, I got it off. My son helped me. And then I did the same thing, did a video, and I could not do the same idea. My husband tried to get it off that cloud and everything. It was a hot mess, and I was waiting. I had a nice whole week off, no crafting. I thought, you know, I'll get to be ahead of the game, because, you know, but no, because that kind of set me off, because it's like, okay, if I can't get my video off, there's no point of doing these videos. Here, I'm bringing some black for the hair. Yeah, so there goes my whole week stressing, how am I getting this video off? So finally, my husband found the problem, the issue, and now I'm good to go, I guess. I'm hoping, because now he's gone, my son's gone, so I'm on my own. But I got this one. There's like 3 parts on this video that I'm doing, so I copy and paste and whatever, when I do these videos. And it all worked out, so I was so happy, because if I couldn't get my videos, I didn't know what to do. But it worked, so it's all good. So here, if you see, I'm doing a little bit of this skin with, like I said, my dirty nib that has a little bit of black. So I'm bringing that darkness to his skin. And now I'm going a little stronger on my pencil, so it's gonna be a little darker for his hair, because I want it black, like I want it dark. So I'm gonna go a few times on that, because I really want some darkness on there. And like I do in the hands and the little neck, like I said, with my dirty nib. It has some black on it, so and there's another gray, and that's going to be for the little suit. So his pants and his jacket will be that color. So they're like monochromatic. Is that how you say it? I'm always scared I say it wrong. So it's same color, just different deepness or light shade of one color, or yeah. So here I'm just blending that color in. Yes, Roberto did an awesome job with these stamps. They're so cute. He's pretty amazing. And as I said, if you love the stamps and you haven't seen Wednesday, the show on Netflix, it's cute, because then you know when you're coloring the image, you kind of see their character and stuff. So they're fun. They're super fun. Just blending that little jacket still. And I'll do the pants the same color. The only thing I'll do is I'm gonna do a little bit of black, so then you see the pants where they start and stuff like that. So that's why it's okay to go with the same color, because you'll get that a separation with that black. So I'm just blending that. So the film strip also, I forgot to say, it is still in the store, because I know a lot of their dies at CC Design, they're kind of sold out and gone. But the film strip, if you're interested, it is in the store. I checked this morning. So if you're interested, you could go check that out also. They make super fun cards. I have a couple videos on my YouTube channel that shows how I used it, or even on CC Design channel I used it with the CC Design stuff, so it's gonna be there also. So check those out too if you're interested. I did one with the sunflowers, and I love that card. I love it. So Now where I want to keep it white, like the shirt and stuff, I just to say I put a little bit of black just so it has like a shadow look to it. Not I don't want a color really, just like a shadow to it. And then there's like a scarf, so I'm gonna bring in this one here. It would have been nice to put a little bit of color, like I was thinking that would be nice to have a color, but I wanted them all to be the same. They're all just black and gray. That's what like a old movie theme. So that's what I was going for. So yeah, I showed my husband, he just loves it, so I must have did good. So I'm making his shoes like a black. So there are the two characters so far. And here we are starting with her. She's so beautiful. Again, with this one, I would have liked to put a little bit of color, but black rose is awesome with her anyway, so it looks good. I will show you each time that I change my pencil also with her, so then you know. The only thing I do different with her too is on the scissors I'll bring some bling, so I'm gonna put some Nouveau sparkle. You'll see that after. It just gives the scissors like a little shine. That's all. Can't believe March is almost over. Yeah, we're gonna head into April, my birthday month. But that's okay, because that means it's gonna be more like feeling like spring than it's been. We had a big snow. It's not a snowstorm, but anyways, a lot of snow. It melted the next day anyways, but still, it's like, ugh. You know when it's nice out and it's dripping all over and then you get tons of snow, it's like depressing. It's like, ugh, I thought this was over. Over. I know I'm over with it. I want summer to come. So I'm just doing her hair, and I'm going to go back and forth a lot because I want her to have really dark black hair. In certain places, I want it to be real black, dark. So like I said, I'm going to do a lot of going back and forth with the blending nib and my black pencil. And I'm going to add a different color to that little wavy part. So it just looks a little different. It's still going to be gray. And I'll bring some white to that part also. It's really warm in the house. Whew. And I'm drinking coffee, so that doesn't help, I think. I'm going to take my sweater off. That's better. Much, much better. So yeah, I started doing these with just pencils with the little boy first, and I was like, okay, I'm not sure, so I'm just gonna tape it, go with it, see if it works. And I just loved the way it came out, so I went with it. Because I used to always do doubles, used to do my images twice, and that's just way too much work. So now I just do the one time and go with it. If it didn't work, then I would totally try something different, but it worked, so it was like game on, let's go. Yes. So here I'm just gonna bring some white too, do like a little, like the light source kind of thing. So it just looks a little different there. That's all. Bring some more black. Like I said, a lot of times I'm going to bring that pencil. Yes, these were a big hit. I knew they would be because they are amazing. Here, if you can see, I'm adding that a little bit of that black that's on my nib. So to add a little bit of that black to the face, just to give it a little shadow look. Putting some around her eyes, under her eyebrows, just to do like a shadow effect, right? And here's the scissors. You'll see I'll put some bling on there. There you go. I was making sure because I couldn't see if it was working or not, and there it is. And here is the gray I'm going to use for her dress. As I said, it's a little longer video as I'm coloring 3 of the images. I thought, well, if I'm going to show you one, I should just show you all of them. So, yeah. And it is a little different than what I usually do. So, hopefully, like I said, you enjoy this video. So yeah, on craft paper, like the brown cardstock, I do just use pencils on those. So if you're interested to see that, I can always try a different card with that same idea. It's been a while since I did one of those. I don't think I did a video with that either. So I think this is my first one that I did like real coloring with just pencil. I did a few things with just pencil, but it was like small little images that, not too much details to it. That's why they don't really count. So yeah. We'll also bring some blacks for some shading on here on her dress. Put some where the folds are. The line kind of went up a little much there, so I cut my nib so it was kind of clean, so then I can rub that and blend it in better. And now I just have, just to say I have some pencil on my nib, so I'm just to say putting a little bit of the color on that spot because I kind of want that to be almost white. Here I'm doing the leaves on the rose stem, and I'll do the flower now, and I keep that simple. I just put one layer and I just blend that in. There it is. There is my card. And I'll show you again the material that I used for this card. So the CC Design family set, the film strip die, and the mini tag dies 3 from Jada Blossom, and a stamp from My Favorite Things. And here is my card again. Hope you'll like my card, and like I said, I'll be back soon. See you. Bye.